America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. How many legs does a dog have if you call his tail a leg? 4. Saying that a tail is a leg doesn't make it a leg. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Labor is prior to, and independent of, capital. Capital is only the fruit of labor, and could never have existed if labor had not first existed. Labor is the superior of capital, and deserves much the higher consideration. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. Every man is said to have his peculiar ambition. Whether it be true or not, I can say, for one, that I have no other so great, as that of being truly esteemed of my fellow men, by rendering myself worthy of their esteem. How far I shall succeed in gratifying this ambition is yet to be developed. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or exercise their revolutionary right to overthrow it. My dream is of a place and a time where America will once again be seen as the last best hope of earth. The highest art is always the most religious, and the greatest artist is always a devout person. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. He has a right to criticize, who has a heart to help. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. I remember my mother's prayers and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. At what point then is the approach of danger to be expected? I answer, if it ever reach us, it must spring up amongst us. It cannot come from abroad. If destruction be our lot, we must ourselves be its author and finisher. As a nation of freemen, we must live through all time, or die by suicide. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday.